This segment is sponsored by the Agency at National Harbor. The Agency at National Harbor is a financial services firm dedicated to educating individuals and businesses on financial security and legacy building. Here to share more is the founder of the Agency at National Harbor, Brandy. Bridget, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Yes, this is such an important conversation. Can you start off by telling us what are the common risks that retirees should really be aware of so they can assess their own risk?
Absolutely. So when we're talking about going into retirement, there are so many variables that go into it. One is market volatility, right? We are very used to market volatility as we're growing for retirement. But then when we get into it, we're like, oh my goodness, this is my nest egg. There's nothing else pouring into it. And so how do I maintain it? So we want to make sure that we understand market volatility, how to minimize that during retirement, but also understanding the other variables on there. We don't know how long we're going to live. So we don't realize how much money we actually need in that retirement cycle. So understanding how to kind of variant it as well into multiple buckets. So understanding how to also try to create a tax-free bucket along with this tax-deferred bucket that we've been building our entire time of working.
Absolutely. So what are some of the options that are considered safer for those who are getting near retirement, and how can they provide stability in this current financial market that we're dealing with?
There are so many options out here when we're talking about providing stability. Some of them individuals have heard about, but they think that it's an ugly word, and it is called annuities. Annuities have gotten a bad rap over time, but if you realize that annuities have grown just like any other financial instrument has grown, they have a lot of flexibility, they have some conservativeness to them, but also you'll be surprised on the amount of growth that you can have as well.
Yeah, that's a good surprise.
It is.
All right, so what long-term planning steps can retirees take right now that are going to better prepare them for any potential market volatility that could come down in the future?
Well, they need to sit down with a professional, right? And a holistic professional, I would say. One that understands how taxes will certainly affect that bucket. Understanding how taxation works on their Social Security. Understand this, as we get older, there's this thing called required minimum distributions that will come in and kind of dictate what we need to be taking out in retirement. If not, Uncle Sam gets a little angry. So all of these planning options need to be looked at prior to, so we can forecast for the future how to elongate and make sure that we are staying very conservative on that realm.
If someone's watching right now and they've been counting down the days till retirement, they are getting close, what suggestions do you have for them?
If they are counting down the days to retirement, one of the #1 suggestions I have is to take the blinders off. A lot of times we're so happy that we're going there that we don't want to look at the realistic aspect of it. So sit down with your human resources person. Understand if you have some type of pension in place, how that's going to play out. Understanding what's in your tax deferred bucket. Right now, a lot of people over the last couple of weeks have been saying, I don't really want to look. But you've got to, rip the Band-Aid off and really look at it and do some proper planning. Look at what is your state giving. Are they taxing pensions and retirement accounts? About 41 states don't do that. So realizing, is this the best place for you, looking at your budget and putting together a plan.
All important steps. Thank you so much for joining me, Brandy.
Thank you.
Thank you. You can get more information right there on your screen.